Hey everybody, Brian and Brevin back again, and we have a guest appearance, a guest breaker today. Brevin's friend Derek, I think Brevin mentioned Derek in our last video when you were opening a Derek Jeter card.
Yes.
Not sure, Derek, if you saw that or not, but he pulled a Jeter and said, "Oh, my buddy Derek might like this." So Derek, say hello to the internet.
Hi.
So happy to have Derek. It's a conference championship weekend for NFL football. Today's Saturday. Derek lives in the same neighborhood as us, and he's just hanging out today and thought he would break some cards with Brev. So our first guest appearance here. Glad to have Derek. Obviously, our first two videos were both baseball related. We were opening Top Stadium Club Chrome in those videos, but given it's the AFC and NFC championship weekend of NFL football, we thought we'd have some football talk and open some football cards. So I talked a lot myself in the last video. I want to give the boys a chance to talk here. So to kind of get them chatting, they're both into video games, obviously, as most kids their age are, and they really love sports games. And, real popular with them right now is, of course, Madden, NFL 22 football. I think you guys both have Xboxes, right?
Yes, we both.
And one thing, so when Brevin plays at the house, he plays in the main living room, so I kind of, half pay attention to what's going on. We chat about his video game. I see him make some plays and stuff. It's, it's kind of a family affair. I do not play with him anymore. The games have gotten too complicated for my old fingers. A lot different than Nintendo with 2 buttons. Yeah. But anyway, I enjoy watching him play sometimes. And one thing I've caught him doing, and not caught him, but just saw him doing recently, is like what looks like placing wagers on who's going to win the playoff games. He was doing this for the division series, and I've heard him and Derek talk about it with their other buddies. So yeah, as a clueless adult, would love to hear from you guys. How does that work in that? And like, what are you doing? Although you're placing some sort of wagers. Go ahead, Brad. Why don't you share?
Yeah, so we're basically doing challenges to get or missions to get predictors or wagers to put on teams, and the wagers predictors don't cost any money.
They don't cost money?
No.
So how are you able to place? So Derek, how are you able to place a predictor? What do you have to do to earn a predictor to use?
So pretty much I just do challenges, and then each time it's like to get 10 tackles, I get a predictor, and I put it on the team that I think's going to win. And then if they win, I get 10,000 coins, and if they don't, then I just get 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, so you still win coins,
no matter what.
If you're not right.
Yes.
If you're not correct.
Yeah.
And so these challenges in Madden, I know, when I played video games as a kid your age, there's kind of one option, which was play a football game. I noticed Madden these days, you can play regular games, you can play short games, you can play arcade-style games, I'd call it, I guess. Yeah. And you can do challenge, like you could practice. So these challenges you're doing, what format is that in, Derek?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah, like the sets of playoffs, and you just put the predictor into the team that you think that's going to win. Yeah.
Oh, but what the challenge? How do you? To earn the predictor, what is the challenges you're doing? Is it what format of the game is that?
Like I just do any challenges, and then whenever it just sometimes pops up, like you got like 50 interceptions, and then I just got a predictor, but I don't really do the missions. I just do challenges, and then every time it gives me one, mostly every challenge I do.
Okay, so Brev, Derek mentioned one of the challenges might be 10 tackles, you said, in the game?
Yes.
So Brev, let's say you have the 10 tackle challenge, does the game just end after you get your 10th tackle and you won the challenge, or do you finish that game? Is the whole point just to get the tackles?
Yes, like if it's the main challenge, you just want to get the tackles of the game.
Okay, so...
And I need to say, you do these challenges in Ultimate Team. In Madden.
Ultimate Team?
Yeah, it's called Ultimate Team.
Okay. And so if you're let's just focus on the 10 tackles, and I'm just trying to learn here. If the goal is to get the 10 tackles, then you might be smart to just, when you're on offense, knee the ball 3 times and then punt, right? So you have more opportunity for tackles?
Yeah, or just punt the ball right away.
Or punt it on first down.
Right away, yeah.
Okay, do you guys do that, or do you still play offense?
Like sometimes sometimes
Yeah.
I have challenges, I just do that.
Yeah, just punt it.
Okay, when the focus is trying to get these predictors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Derek mentioned what you can win. Is it always 10? You said coins or points?
Coins.
Coins.
Okay, is it always 10,000 coins, or can you win 5,000 sometimes, or
No, it's
20,000?
always 10,000. But how many predictors you put on a team, and if they win, you get like, say you put 2 on one team and they win, you get 20K.
Okay, so every predictor is worth 10,000,
Mm-hmm.
even if you stack them all on the same team. So 6 on one team would still be 60,000.
or 6,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a math test. You guys are passing. Simple math test. Okay, so and if you lose, you still get 1,000 coins.
Yes.
Okay, now explain to me what you use the coins for. Like, why do you want these coins? What do you get to use them on?
I usually just either buy packs or buy someone from the auction house.
Yeah.
Okay, so packs. I like hearing that because I think I've shared. I'm a sports card guy. That's why we're here. Packs has my attention. So there's packs in the video game, like real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many cards in a pack typically?
If you get, there's different types of packs. So let's just use the playoffs pack for an instance, which is playoffs fantasy pack. You get 6 cards basically.
And you get all 6 cards, or do like 6 open, and then you pick one?
You get 10 cards, but you only get to choose 6.
Okay, so 10 in a pack,
Yes.
but you get to keep 6.
Yes. Pretty sure.
And
Okay.
there's 2 rounds of
Yeah.
of the like card picking.
Yeah. So the first round isn't that good. It's like
It's like a
it's
base.
usually like 70 overall or higher, and that's not that good. But the next round, the second round, is 80 overall or higher.
Interesting. Okay, and are there different odds of getting good cards, so to speak, in the packs, just like real cards?
In different packs, yes.
Like you don't know exactly what you're going to get. You
No,
might get a they have a scale of like
We might get a-
70 to 100, and
Yeah.
you might get a 90 plus.
Like we could pull a 97 Marquise Brown, and we didn't even know.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting to me. I don't know if everybody knows that out there. That I think one thing that's important for the hobby of collecting sports cards is for the younger generations to get involved. I love hearing that Madden football, the Madden football video game is bringing the card aspect to the game, because I think it creates interest and buzz for the real deal as well. And obviously there's these new things called NFTs that are kind of, I guess, digital tokens or digital cards, which kind of plays into that same thing. So championship weekend, today's Saturday. We're going to post this video tonight, I promise. And tomorrow we got the big games. We've got, and I've got my iPad here off screen. We've got the Bengals playing at the Chiefs for the AFC Championship, winner to go to the Super Bowl. And we've got the 49ers playing the Rams for the NFC Championship, going to the Super Bowl. These predictors. Have you guys placed your predictors yet for tomorrow on your video game?
I have not yet.
I have placed them. I placed.
Okay, let's start with Brev. So how many predictors do you have?
I think I have about 6. Yeah, 6.
6 predictors,
Yeah.
and where have you placed them?
I have placed 3 on the Chiefs, and then 3 on the Rams.
3 on the Chiefs to beat the Bengals,
Yes.
and 3 on the Rams to beat the 49ers.
Yes.
There's probably not, but I'm gonna ask, is there point spreads? Do they have to win by a certain amount of points? Or it's just straight up, winner and
Just straight
loser?
Just straight up.
Winner and loser.
So 3 on the Chiefs, 3 on the Rams,
Yeah.
both home teams,
Yeah.
both favored to win.
Yes.
Tell me why. Let's start with the Chiefs. Why'd you pick the Chiefs? Why do you think they're gonna win?
I picked the Chiefs because the Chiefs crushed the Raiders, and then the Raiders came up actually decently close. Like they lost by a touchdown, so I feel like the Chiefs should win by a touchdown at least, or at least 3 points.
Against the Bengals?
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs crushed the Raiders.
The Raiders came close to beating the Bengals by a touchdown.
Okay, so that's smart. So we're Raider fans. I think we've said that,
Yeah.
on previous videos. So Brevin is using comparison of our favorite team who we've seen play against both these teams. Okay, sounds good. And then the Rams. Why did you pick the Rams over the beloved 49ers? We live in Northern California. We are Raider fans. There are lots of Raider fans, but it's kind of in our circle of friends, it's more popular to like the 49ers. So there's a lot of people excited for tomorrow's game. And here we got Brevin picking against them with the Rams.
Yeah.
So tell me your thoughts there.
The Rams, the Rams have been better in the past than the 49ers, but not always. But like since 2019, D told me this earlier that the Niners went 6-0 against the Rams since 2019.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I like betting against my friends, kind of. Not betting against them, but going against my friends.
It's kind of fun for some friendly banter, right?
Yeah. And then I just don't really like the Niners either.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So you said D told you this, but D, you mean Derek?
Yes.
Okay, so let's pass over to Derek. You've not used your predictors yet.
Not yet.
Okay, now you've heard Brevin's opinion. You're welcome to your own. You can agree or disagree, but I'm curious when you go home tonight, where are you going to put these predictors? Between again, Bengals, Chiefs, and 49ers, Rams.
I have about 6, I think, as Brevin, and I think I'll put 3 towards the Chiefs, and then maybe 2 towards the Rams and 1 towards the Niners, because the Niners have a really good defense, but the Rams have a good defense and offense. So
Interesting. Okay, so almost the same as Brev. 3 on the Chiefs. You were 3 on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You were 3 on the Rams, and you're saying 2 on the Rams, 1 on the Niners.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting strategy. You're basically hedging your predictors because you're putting 2 on Rams and 1 on 49ers. They're playing against each other, of course. So that's a good strategy. You make sure you win something.
yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck, you guys.
Yeah.
I'll share the adult perspective as far as picks, and I'll use they're picking straight up who's going to win. I'll put the lines in here and make my choices. So Chiefs and Bengals. The Chiefs are favored to win by 7 points. 7 is the spread. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I agree with Derek and Brevin. Now, my pick is not a straight-up pick. I'm going to say the Chiefs have to win by more than 7, and I think they will. Frankly, I think this is the Chiefs' Super Bowl to win. I know they've won one in the past. I mean, this year with the teams that are left, these 4 teams, I think the Chiefs are the best team left. My personal opinion was the Super Bowl was played last weekend between the Bills and the Chiefs because at that point in time, when those 2 teams were playing, I felt like they were the 2 best teams remaining. Brevin and I were actually at Derek's house watching that game. Very, very good game. 2 outstanding quarterbacks. It was too bad somebody had to lose, and obviously, Josh Allen had to go home. He's also from California. We're big fans here at this table, I think. So yeah, Bengals have good offense. I love Joe Burrow. I love Jamar Chase, what they're doing. I like Joe Mixon. But to beat the Chiefs, you have to outscore them. And as good and exciting as those young players are in the Bengals, I just don't think they can outscore the Chiefs. The Chiefs put up a lot of points last week against the Bills. And my understanding was the Bills were the best defense in the NFL.
Down.
So, I just don't think the Bengals are going to be able to put up enough points to compete with the Chiefs. So I got the Chiefs winning by more than 7. Then the afternoon game, 49ers and Rams. I got to be careful here. Lots of friends, lots of buddies who are 49er fans. The spread in this game is the Rams are favored by 3.5. So let me say this: I do think the Rams are going to win. This is kind of a toss-up in a way because these are division rivals. You never know what's going to happen in a division rivalry game. The 49ers just beat the Rams 3 weeks ago, the last game of the regular season in the same scenario. An important game. It was regular season, albeit, but an important game for both teams in Los Angeles' home stadium. Went to overtime. It was a great game. 49ers came back. I think they were down 17-0 early, and 49ers won. And frankly, the 49ers beat the Rams both times in the regular season. And that's why I think the Rams are going to win. I think it's very hard to beat an NFL team, regardless of who's playing who, but to beat an NFL team 3 times in one season, I think if you go look historically at the stats, it's rare that happens. These NFL coaches are very good. Beat us twice, awesome for you, but you ain't getting us a 3rd time sort of thing. And of course, the Rams are at home. So I think the Rams win, but this spread is 3.5. And I'm going to make my buddies happy today. I'm going to pick the 49ers to basically lose by less than 3.5. I think this might be a field goal game. Obviously, all the games last week were very close. I don't think this will be any different. And if the 49ers win and my buddies are happy, my prediction's right as well. The 49ers can win or lose by less than 3.5, and my pick will be correct. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited for these games tomorrow. Okay, last football topic before we start cracking the cards, you guys. As we're speaking right now, it's being rumored, just rumored, that Tom Brady is going to retire after, I think, 22 seasons.
Yes.
Now, as we're talking right now, I don't think Tom Brady has confirmed it's true, but these reporters in the NFL, they're pretty good about getting these rumors accurate, and ESPN.com it's their headline story right now, which tells me it's probably accurate. Now, every offseason recently, Tom Brady, who's I think 43 years old right now, he's older than me. Every offseason recently, he's kind of said some things which makes you think he's going to retire, and then he plays again. So we're hearing this rumor now. It seems to be a more legitimate rumor. So let's assume it's true. Just curious. So Tom Brady's a guy. I was in high school when he was a rookie, and frankly, his first few years I was in high school. And now he's still playing. I know we're talking about his retirement today, but he just played football last weekend. For my son's 12 years old, and there it's just crazy how long his career was. It's really amazing. 22 years is a long career. So just give me your thoughts on Tom Brady retiring. Let's assume that's true. What do you guys think about that?
Tom Brady retiring, the Bucks won't be as good, I don't think, because Tom Brady was just like the lead of that team basically, or Mike Evans was until Tom Brady came along. And also, I think anybody who likes Tom Brady will be sad because he's played a very long time, and I think Tom Brady wants to end his career on a Super Bowl win. So if it's true, he's not going to play. But if he does, I hope he wins another Super Bowl for his last season.
He's talking if he plays again.
Yes, if he plays.
Because right now it sounds like he's retiring. He didn't win this year. He won last year, of course.
Yeah.
But he's got 7 Super Bowls. I don't think anyone's feeling sorry for Tom and his number of rings. Derek, what are your thoughts on Brady?
I'm kind of sad because I wanted him to end on a Super Bowl ring, but he lost to the Rams. They almost had a comeback. Also, I don't think the Bucks will be as good, but they might be still good because they drafted Kyle Trask from Florida, and he was pretty good in college, so they might have a QB to keep up with Tom Brady, just not as good as him.
Wow, Derek's got some good knowledge. I forgot about Trask. I remember him at Florida. I had no idea he was on Tampa Bay. That's good stuff, D. Do you guys think Gronk retires also if Brady retires? Robert Gronkowski, do you think he says, I'm done? He's already retired once. Keep that in mind. He came back.
I think he retires.
He came back specifically to play with Brady in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, because he wanted to win more Super Bowls.
And they got one, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's going to retire.
You think so? I do too. Yeah. I think it's kind of a package deal. I think if Tom's done, Gronk's more likely to be done because those guys have won so many Super Bowls. If you stay on the Bucks and there's no Brady, no offense to Buccaneers fans, but I just don't think your Super Bowl chances are very good next season if this is true. So why would Gronk, come back and risk his body even more for injury? Anyway, very interesting. We'll see if the rumor's true or not. Derek sounds like he's a fan of Brady. Seems like a guy people love or hate. Those are strong words. I'll just say, I'm not a fan of Tom Brady. We're Raiders fans. The whole Tuck game a long time ago. Brevin's maybe even never seen it because of so long ago. But the Tuck game against the Raiders, I think they're making a 30 for 30 about it right now, where they're interviewing Tom Brady and Charles Woodson. Woodson's the guy who hit Brady on the Tuck rule, and of course the Patriots famously won that game with a field goal kick in the snow. Anyway, so because of that, starting there, kind of as a Raider fan, it's like, I don't love this Brady guy, but mad respect for him. I don't think you're going to run into many people who don't say that they have a ton of respect for Tom Brady. Tom Brady's also a Northern California guy. I know he's associated with the Northeast now because all those years in New England, but he's from Northern California, from the Bay Area, and California kid. Lots of respect for him. He's the GOAT. I don't know how else you can say it, right? He's got the most Super Bowls, a lot of the records. I think there've been more exciting quarterbacks to watch, but the stats and the rings speak for themselves. So
I gotta bring it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta bring it back to Gronkowski real fast. If he doesn't retire, then I think he will become a free agent probably if he is able to, and then the Patriots will pick him up. That's the only time.
Yeah, that's true. That's a possibility. Gronk
Because
doesn't have to play.
Matt Jones and then Gronk.
Yeah.
That would be a good combo. I think.
Yeah, he doesn't have to play for the Bucks next year if he wants to play again.
Yeah.
So we'll
He can
see.
play for other teams.
We'll see how the dominoes fall from here. So
Yeah.
anyway, good chat, you guys. That was fun. We'll have to try to get you guys talking more. Maybe Derek can make another guest appearance. Let's let these guys crack these 2 boxes. We'll let Brevin do one, Derek do one. Let's get to it.